Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Ranicki with Ranicki Chiropractic. I want to take just a moment to share my story of why I became a chiropractor because I think it shares a lot of really valuable information that I think would help a lot of you. When I was a kid, I was a really sickly, unhealthy kid. I was allergic to everything they could test me for, except for the deadly ones. I didn't have the bee stings or the shellfish or the peanut allergies, but 300 other things they would prick my back with every 6 months, and all 300 things would test positive and I'd itch like crazy. And I lived on Benadryl and Sudafed. And then when I was 8, I had an accident where I got hit by a car while riding my bike. And not too terribly long after that, I developed asthma. And now nearly everything I was allergic to would also trigger an asthma attack. So now I live not on all the Benadryl, but also another bunch of medicines for my asthma and the inhaler. And I was taking about 12 different prescription medications and over-the-counter medications every breakfast and every dinner. And life was a bit of a struggle. It was not very easy or very fun for me, honestly. When I was 10, a friend of my mother's had just graduated from chiropractic school, and he was passing through town, and he spent the night with us, and he noticed this insane amount of medicine that I was taking, and started talking to my parents about what was going on, and pointed out to them that my immune system was being controlled by my nervous system, and if there was a problem there, then maybe that might be what was causing all of my immune issues. And it really was immune issues, because every cut I got infected, every scrape, I was constantly soaking knees and elbows in Epsom salts, and my life was just really dominated by all these health issues. And so he gave me my first adjustment that night. He pointed out to my parents that he could see some scoliosis, and scoliosis has to be fairly advanced before you can really see it without an x-ray. So he pointed out that he could see it in my spine and showed it to them and said, I'll take care of him tonight, but you got to get him to start seeing a chiropractor here in town on a regular basis. So I started going to see a chiropractor down the road from us several times per week. And within 2 months, my asthma and my allergies were gone. I could not find my inhaler anymore. It had been so long since I had used it and needed it. And I got off all these ridiculous medicines, off the allergy shots, and I really went from being the sickest kid in my class to being the healthiest kid in my class. And it really revolutionized my health. By the time I was 12, I knew I was going to be a chiropractor. And by the time I was 14, I knew where I was going to go to college for it. I've had this laid out for me for a very long time because of how dramatic of a change it made for me. And the reason I like to share that story is because when most people think chiropractor, really all they think about is back pain, neck pain, and headaches and things like that. But I didn't have any of those things. I didn't have any pain. But my health was just being eroded more and more every passing year because things were just not working well in my nervous system. And when I got that taken care of, it really made a radical change for me. And I know there's a lot of other people that see their chiropractor and see all kinds of things improve in their health above and beyond pain. In fact, a lot of our patients come to us for stuff and don't even have any pain of any type. They're coming for all kinds of other things, and they're some of the most profound results that we see. So keep that in mind, that if there is someone in your life that you know that they are having health struggles and they don't seem to really be finding any answers, and they've tried everything, but they're just living on more and more stuff that they just know is not good for them, there might be an answer for them outside of the usual standard approaches and the things that people would normally think about. And so I would encourage you to get evaluated and get checked by a chiropractor to see if there's anything going on with your nervous system that could keep you from just healing and repairing and functioning the way that you should. Thanks for